2, 3.
Hey everyone, it's me Paige Chillflow. Welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. So we are on Sunny today because it just occurred to me that I've never really done a video where I show off my horses in Star Stable, and I've been playing this game for a good few years. So I have quite the collection. I have 62 horses in this game, and I don't want to think about how many star coins that cost me. So we're not going to think about that. But I thought I would show you guys all of my horses because that could be super fun, and you guys get to meet all of my horses, especially like the new viewers and stuff who haven't been watching me since the beginning. So obviously we are starting with Sunny Secret, my starter horse. He is my favorite horse in the game. I love this coat so much. Like, when I saw him in the creation menu, I was like, I need this horse. So if Star Stable ever updates the starter horses and this isn't a coat, I'm gonna be so depressed. But yes, he obviously cost me nothing. I think it was like 100 York shillings if I remember to buy him or something. But let me know if you guys would like me to start like a whole new account where I start from the beginning. But that's besides the point. So now we need to go and grab the next horse. And I'm going to go in order of who I bought first. So it'll be fun. And I'm probably just going to take them out without tack. It's just going to be easier for me instead of trying to put new tack on because some of them can't fit everything. But let me grab the next horse. Okay, technically the first horse I ever bought was Autumn Rain, an American quarter horse. In the moment, I absolutely loved him. Like, you guys have no idea how much I genuinely love this horse because he was the first horse I ever bought, and it was just special, you know? And I actually haven't ridden this horse in such a long time. I need to ride all my older horses. But yeah, he was so sweet when I bought him, and I loved this boy. He's like, some of my horses I've maxed and others I haven't. He is one of the lucky few who have been maxed. Please will you guys shout at me in the comments and tell me to train my horses because I don't. I really don't. They're all like, I get them to level 9 and then I just stop. But anyways, let us get the third horse of my collection. This guy, he is iconic. So this is Ash, Dark Knight or Ash, and I don't know why, but I loved him, right? I'm gonna say this about all my horses, but he was my first horse I ever bought with like a special gait, and this was so cool. Also, I'm so curious. So when I first started off YouTube, right, I made a How to Train Your Dragon series with him, pretending he's toothless. It's privated now, so you can't watch it. But who knows about those videos? Because I was gonna make it a whole series. Because at the time I loved How to Train Your Dragon, so I made him toothless, but he's not toothless. He's Ash. He's very sweet. I used to do dressage with him. At the time, he was like the coolest dressage horse ever, and now I just don't ride him. I haven't ridden, like, these first couple horses I haven't ridden in years, which is kind of sad. Anyways, let's get the fourth horse. Okay, so here we have the very first magical horse that I ever bought. This is Dawn. Her name is very unfortunate because I just randomized the names and I was like, oh, Galaxy Dawn, that sounds cool. And then I bought her. I regret her name, and she's the only horse that I regret the name. Like, Autumn Rain and Dark Knight were also like randomized names. I think the same with Sunny Secret. And then I think after Dawn, I was like, no, we need to fix these names. So after Dawn, I took better care at naming my horses. But she was so cool when I bought her, and I felt so cool. But her normal coat is like kind of weird, if I'm being honest with you. But I love Dawn. She's precious. But yes, let's get to the next horse. Okay. We all know her. This is Caramel. Probably, I think she's one of my most iconic horses because my beginning videos, I basically only rode her, and I had a blue outfit. If you know what it is, let me know if you know. But like I literally only wore this blue outfit and only rode her for like the longest of times. So she's probably my most iconic horse next to Sunny. And then like we got all the newer horses and I kind of stopped riding her, but I still love her. She is precious and very special to me. But yeah, she's also one of my horses I max, which is really cute. But I love this goofy mare. She's like it's like puppy level stupid goofy faces that she makes, but I love her so much. Next up, we have the big man, Blue Diamond, or Blue. Oh, I loved him so much. He was like my cross-country horse for a while, even though I don't think that he should have been. Like, he's got a beautiful jump, if I'm being honest with you. And he's fluffy. He's a very fluffy man. He's so cool. Oh, I love these horses when they came out. And I liked Blue because he was, well, blue. Oh, but he was so sweet. I love the Yorvik Wilds. I still do. They're very pretty. Oh, and also he was the very first horse that could like ever lay down in Star Stable, I think. I don't know when the Finn horses came out, because the Finn horses can also lie down, but he was so cool. I did so much with Blue. Oh, now this is just making me miss all my older horses. But let's get to the next one. Now we have probably one of the most hated on horses in Star Stable. His front legs are a little bit glitched right now, but that's okay. I don't know why. Okay, I do know why everyone hated these horses, because that's why everyone hates them. And also their jump is a little bit questionable. No, actually, never mind. Everyone hated these horses, but like this was the first horse I ever learned how to do dressage on properly. And when I say properly, I mean like club dressage. So I learned how to do it on him, and he was so fun, and I still love him. This little guy needs no introduction. This is Coffee Bean, the legend. Oh, I love the Yorvik starter ponies. And I feel so sad riding him knowing that the boat that he came in on is gone. It's so sad. But I absolutely adore this pony. Like, you guys have no idea how much I love him. Oh, he feels shorter. Like, his legs feel shorter than I remember. But I think it's because I'm used to being on the bigger horses. And also, he's quite round. He's like a hippo. Oh, I loved this pony so much. He was so cute. Oh my word. I did so many crazy things with him. I love him so much. Okay, next up we have a horse. I think he's the very first horse I bought that hasn't got a name that's related to his game name. So this is Aztec. If you guys know the like Horseland TV series, I stole the name from that. So yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. I loved that horse and I wanted to name a horse after that name because I found it super cool. And then I had this horse in the app and I was like, oh my word, I should totally name him Ghost Dancer because he's a dressage horse, right? And then I was like, I need a name for him. And I was like, Aztec. And then now he's just called Aztec. I think he might be a bit glitched. It's okay. The older horses tend to get glitched a lot, but that's fine. But yeah, that's Aztec. I've lost count of how many horses I'm at right now, but that's okay. Next up, we've got Chance. Lost Chance, aka Chance. He also lies down. I think some people don't like the Finn horses, but I really love him. And yeah. He is also a victim to a realistic roleplay series that I try to start called Lost Chance. It's gone now, so if you guys also watch that, let me know if you know what I'm talking about. I hated that so bad. It was just terrible. That's why it's gone now. But yeah, I love this horse so much. And now we have another one of my magic horse purchases. She was so cool at the time, and I loved the markings on her normal coat because in my head I thought it was like I clipped her to look like this. So I spent hours clipping her so she had these pretty patterns. And I wasn't a huge fan of the face markings, but I kept them anyways. Well, it's not that I kept them, I just have them, you know. So that's also clippings in my head. And oh, her magic coat was beautiful. And she's very pretty. I loved her, and I still do love her. And she was just very iconic. Okay, so this next horse has like the longest backstory of like most of my horses. So I have, I believe it's called Schleich horse models, right? And I have an Irish Cob, Tinker, whatever Gypsy Vanna you want to call, right? And he has a coat that's almost identical to this, right? And my dad named the horse after a bike that he had, like a bicycle, a mountain bike. And it was, I think it was the Scott brand. So we called him Scotty together, my dad and I. And then when the Irish Cobs came out, he's an Irish Cob, right? Yeah, he is. When these horses came out, I was like, oh my word, that one looks exactly like Scotty. So I bought him as Scotty. But yeah, I loved this horse so much. Next up, we've got Zebra Friend or Zebedee. He is another horse that I stole the name of. There's this YouTuber. She's got this beautiful like black horse, and his name is Zebedee. And at the time I was obsessed with watching her videos, right? So I stole the name, and Zebra Friend felt like it fitted with Zebedee, so that's how his name came about. And I can't tell you guys how much I loved the fact that he had one little braid in his mane. He was like the cutest thing ever at the time, and he still is the most like the cutest thing ever. And I loved this coat because of how unique it was, and the fact that we like have the badger face marking. I don't think there's like any other horses with this marking. I think one of the pony breeds does. The Welsh ponies, if I'm not mistaken, have this, but I'd love to see more markings like this. That could be super fun. Now, can we tell that I'm a How to Train Your Dragon fan? I got 2 horses named after something from How to Train Your Dragon, which is like, it's not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Do you guys know the meme I'm referencing? Anyways, this is Eclipse or Nightlight. When I think this is the 10th anniversary horse that Star Stable got us. Well, we had to buy it, but like made for us. And I had to buy him, right? Because he's like the 10th anniversary horse. But now I think he's just permanently available to be bought. I don't know anymore. It's confusing. But yeah, I was watching How to Train Your Dragon at the time, obviously. And I saw black and white, and I was like, oh my word, that looks kind of like one of Toothless and the Light Fury's babies. And I was like, I should totally name it after one of them. So there's a lot of confusion with how, like, what the names are with the babies, but I named this Eclipse or Nightlight. I was so proud of Nightlight. You guys have no idea. But yeah, he's very cute and pretty, and I love him. Wolfie! Here is the very first horse I ever bought who had a special gait like this. I hated it. I still kind of do dislike this because I want the slow gallop, but like I also know the Icelandics have this gait, so it's like pretty accurate and stuff. I just didn't like it because I was salty like that. And then we've also got the Tolt, which is really cool. These horses were so cool when they came out, and I'm pretty sure I've said that about every single horse I've shown so far, but he's really fun and I love him. Next up, we have this shiny lad. I don't know why he looks like he's a lot shinier than normal, but this is my Ackeltech. I don't know how you pronounce this. I've given up, honestly. But I bought him. I don't know if the Ackeltechs just came out or not, but I bought him and I named him Rusty. Well, Orange Trouble, because obviously Rusty's not a name. But yeah, I don't know why, but I like this horse. I have another Ackeltech as well. You'll see her soon. But yeah, I liked him. He was really fun. Now this is Grandpa Gizmo. Um, I think he was the app horse. I don't remember, but ancient spot because he looks old, right? And I don't know. I don't remember where I got the name Gizmo from, but everyone calls him Grandpa Gizmo because I made him an elderly horse. And everyone in the club that I was in at the time absolutely loved him. I think it was Pink Roses League, Leah Silent Wild's old club. I'll put a link to Leah's YouTube channel in the comments because she's got a YouTube channel, so go check her out. She's really cool. And everyone in the club called him Grandpa Gizmo. It was just the cutest thing ever, and I love him so much. I love the Appaloosas. I have too many of them, but I have no regrets. Next up, we have Callum, Dragon Prince. Can you tell that I was watching the Dragon Prince at this time? This is so funny because like half of the horses I named after things from shows, and you guys just like get to hear it as I'm going along. So at the time, I was obsessed with the Dragon Prince. I still am. It's a really good show. I'm waiting for the next season. Let me know if you guys are watching it. But yeah, I saw the Pasifina and I was like, oh my word, I love this coat. I want to say it's a Cremello or Champagne horse. And this is like one of the most different coats in the game that we had at the time, other than the Aquatech or like the older horses and stuff. So I was like, oh my word, I want this coat right now. And so I bought this coat and I named him Callum because I don't know why, but he just looked like Callum to me at the time. So I did it and I love him. Hasn't he? Oh yeah, he's got this. I forgot about that. That's really cute. I love him. Next, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most iconic horses in movie history. We have Angus from Merida or Brave. When the Shires came out, this was the most exciting update I had in like a long time at the time when I bought him. So obviously I had to get the black horse, well, the black Shire, and name him Angus because you can't not. So that's how Angus came about. And he can also lie down. I love it when horses sit or lie down. It's the cutest thing ever, like this. This is adorable. I love it. It looks like a puppy. But also I feel like this would be so hard for such a big horse to do. But he's stunning. I love him. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, you will know exactly who this is. So this is the horse that my dad bought. I invited him onto my YouTube channel and I let him buy one, like any horse he wanted. I gave him free reign over every single horse breed in the game. Well, I picked and chose like a bunch of horse breeds and then we checked them out on in game, and then he decided to buy this horse. I won't lie, I didn't like the Percherons. Like I didn't like them at all. But then I let my dad buy him and I was like, wait, the Percherons are actually really cool. So I now have one and I am very happy that I have one. And he is stunning and he's special because my dad bought him. He even chose the mane and tail. Well, kind of just the mane. The tail's the same. But yeah, he's one of the biggest horses in my stable and I love him to bits. So this is Hiccup. He was the very first horse that I ever bought and the video went viral. And when I say viral, I mean that video got like 20,000 views in a week or something. And I was freaking out because I clickbaited people. I bought him, but I chopped his mane off and I called him a mule. We didn't have mules in the game. So I titled the video, Buying a Mule in Saw Stable. And everyone was mad at me. Well, they weren't mad at me. They were like, oh my word, I actually thought that Saw Stable had mules. We do now. If you had have told me in that video, just wait a couple more years, we'll actually get mules, I would have laughed at you. But we have mules now, and you'll see him later. But this is Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. Shocker. I very clearly love How to Train Your Dragon, if you guys don't know. But yeah, I loved Hiccup. He's super sweet. And I still like him. And I gave him his mane back because we have actual mules in the game. So he got his mane back, which is really sweet. He looks pretty now. Not that he didn't before. Next up, we have the magical girl herself. This is Magic. I think I got her at a Christmas update. I cannot tell you how much I loved this coat at the time because we didn't have many roans, right? Well, we do have roans, but we don't have many roan paint, I think this is called. I don't know anymore. Horse coats, they're confusing. So Magic is very sweet. And she's the very first gated horse that I bought, other than, okay, no, I lie. I have a couple other gated horses, never mind. But she's the first horse that has a gate like this. And obviously, being a gated horse, she's got like funkier gaits and stuff. You know, that makes sense. But yeah, I bought her mainly for her coat, and she's been my cross country horse for a long time because, again, in the club I was in, Pink Roses League, she was the club's horse for cross country, and she's just stunning. I still love her coat. Oh, she's pretty. This is Friend. He's so sweet. So just like Magic, I bought him at the Christmas update because, oh my word, he's covered in snow. Who would have thought he came from the Christmas update? So he was loosely based off of a horse that I saw in person at this campsite. It was the tiniest little pony ever, and he was so cute. So I just had to buy him. Well, not him specifically, but I bought Friend, and he's based off of that, sort of. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the legend Spider-Man. Another one of my obsessions, right? I love Spider-Man, okay? I love the movies. I have some comic books. I've watched most of the animated series for Spider-Man. So that's like two of my biggest obsessions. How to Train Your Dragon and Spider-Man, right? We're not going to talk too much about it. I bought this horse and I had no name for him, and I was like, oh my god, I should totally name him Spider-Man. So I did. And I love him. He's one of my favorite horses. So like I say I have favorite horses, but at the same time I don't have favorite horses, but he's one of my favorites. Just don't tell anyone else. I believe this is our very first duplicate horse. So this is Jaeger. Wow, I forgot his name for a second there. I'm so sorry, buddy. So I, at the time, this is very common for me. At the time, I was obsessed with Pacific Rim. It's a movie series. It's pretty violent, so don't watch it if you are not of age. But I was planning my birthday video, right? So I bought him on my birthday. And I was like, I want to get this Appaloosa. And I started it as a tradition. On my birthday, I got an Appaloosa. And then I was like, I need a name for this horse because he's so cool. And it's another, like, fun coat with some really pretty markings on his bum. And I was like, imagine if I named him Jaeger. And then I looked at all the Jaegers. And then I think it's Guardian Phoenix. No, it's not Guardian Phoenix. It's Guardian Bravo and Razor Phoenix or something like that. And I just mixed the two names together. And I got Guardian Phoenix. So he is Jaeger, one of the first duplicates and not the last. But I love him. I love Appaloosa so much. This is Toph from Avatar The Last Airbender. Can you tell I was watching Avatar The Last Airbender when I bought her? So I had been wanting to name a horse Toph for the longest time, and I was originally going to get the Rabicano Black Arabian, but I didn't. And then I wanted to buy this horse because she's like super iconic. She's a Mawari, and I hadn't bought one before. And then this magic coat and this, she was stunning. And I was like, I have to buy her. So I did. I have a Mawari, and I have no regrets. She's beautiful, and I love her. Like, she's such a pretty horse, and I just had to buy her. Next up, we have Firefly. No, she is not named after Firefly from Free Reign. I wanted to buy this horse, and like the flea bites, I believe this is called, the flea bitten coat. I was like, Firefly suits her. And I have watched Free Reign, so the name has been in my head. And I didn't exactly name her after the horse from Free Reign. But yeah, she's just like a super pretty horse. Oh, and also, look at this. This is so fun. At the time, everyone was riding Arabians and they were all doing that, and it was so cool. Next up is the Lipizzaner King from the Owl House. I have a problem with naming my horses after characters from shows. But anyways, I have no regrets. I love Lipizzaners. They are absolutely stunning in person. Like, just watching one of the horses do this in person was amazing. So I had to buy one. And I loved this coat because it was like super unique. And I won't lie, when my dad bought the Percheron, I was kind of hinting to him that I wanted the coat that was like this, and he didn't buy him. So I got my dappled grey with a whiter face coat. And I know this is not white, okay? I felt the comments coming at me when I said it. But yeah, he's just like amazing. And he's such a cool horse. And I am glad that I bought him. And now we have another Spider-Man themed horse. This is Venom. And he's not exactly named after the Venom movies. I more named him after Venom from the animated Spider-Man series, the Ultimate Spider-Man. So it's more after that version of Venom. I know there's like multiple versions of Venom, but like I wanted him to be after the one from the series. And also at the time I was watching like Instagram reels and stuff, and this one horse with only, I think it was a bay head popped up, and I loved how beautiful that horse looked. So I've always wanted a horse that had just like a colorful head and the rest of him was gray. And now I have one and I love him. And he is another duplicate of a Belgian warm blood. No regrets. I love him. Next up, we have the first anime-themed horse. And when I say anime-themed, I mean I named him after a character from an anime. This is Kenji, from the character from Bungo Stray Dogs. I'm not so much a fan of the show anymore. Like, I watched it a while ago, and then I kind of just, like, stopped watching it. I don't know if there's a new season or not, but yeah, he's named after the little farmer boy from Bungo Stray Dogs. I loved Kenji in the show, and so I named him Kenji. Farm boy because, you know, he looked like a farmer, and yeah, Kenji, he's stunning. He's so cute. I love him. Next up, we have Strawberry Tail, or Strawberry. So she's a similar concept to Venom. Like, I wanted a horse with like the littlest markings ever, and then it's just the rest of it's gray. And I saw her in the app and I was like, I need this horse. So I like aged her up a lot, and then I just never bought her. And eventually I did buy her, and she's very pretty. But she's very pretty. And she also spins. Cute. Next up, we have my second pony. I don't like riding ponies in Star Stable because in person I'm tall. I can't ride ponies. Like, I physically cannot ride ponies because I'm too big. So I also feel like we're a little bit too big for the ponies, but you know, it's a game at the end of the day. So this is Monkey, or like I said, Money Key is kind of like Moniki in Afrikaans, which is a little man, and he is a little man, so it's like super iconic, and he's very sweet. I loved his coat because I'm obsessed with Brones for some reason, so I bought him, and he's very pretty. I love him. Next up, we have another anime themed horse. This is Hinata from, I forgot the anime's name. Haikyuu, there it is. I was so obsessed with Haikyuu. I watched like the first 3 seasons, and then I kind of stopped. I should really finish it. But yeah, this is Hinata, obviously named after the main character. I love him. He's actually in my new realistic roleplay series that's still up. I've considered taking it down because I don't like it. And I feel like I could do better. But, you know, Hinata, I love him. But he's known as Flame in the roleplay. Yeah, I love the Belgian warm bloods, if you can't tell. So this horse is very special to me, and in a way that's like more special than Sunny. So he's based off of the very first horse I learned how to properly ride on. And I'm not going to say the horse's real name because he's not my horse, and that school closed down, unfortunately. So I haven't ridden him in it's almost been 2 years, I think. No, yeah, I don't know anymore. But he was the sweetest horse ever. And I learned how to ride on him, so I bought him in Star Stable. And yeah, he's just very special. Next up, we have another club horse. This is Ghost Chaser. I couldn't do Ghost Dancer because Aztec is Ghost Dancer. But yeah, he's a Belgian warm blood. Use him for dressage. He's maxed. And this is also like another Cremello. I love Cremellos. I hated them at one stage, but now I love them. But yeah, he's very cool. This is once again one of the most hated horses in Star Stable, the Curlies. I don't know why people hate them so much. They're cute, in my opinion. So I bought her from a spinning wheel, and I think she's cute. Like, you can hate on her as much as you want. I like her coat. She's very sweet. So this is Confetti. She is a magic horse, but I hate this. I don't like this. So she just lives as this, her normal coat, which I love so much. I know this is like not a realistic coat at all, but I love her. And if anyone doesn't love her, get out of my comment section. Okay. Anyways, so she's very special because once again, me and Leah have like a little, not roleplay series, but like we found it super cute. And so Confetti and one of her horses have had a foal together in quotation marks because it's like all purely role play based and stuff. But we will meet her foal later because I actually own him in Star Stable and he's really pretty. But yeah, I love this coat so much. Okay, so this is Genji. He's another magic horse. I don't mind his magic coat. It's cute, but I just prefer him to like stay in my home stable like this. Like with Dawn, I have to keep her in the magic coat because I don't like a normal coat. And then like my other horses is like if it depends on how I feel. But I loved this coat. I don't know why I loved it. So I had to buy him. And it's a gingerbread horse. Of course I'm going to name him Gingy from Shrek. Who wouldn't? So this is Spark. He is Coco's foal. So Leah's Dutch warm blood, the bay one, and Coco are in quotation marks together, and this is their foal that they had. But yeah, this is her son, and it was just an excuse for me to buy another Appaloosa, and I did. And he's so pretty. Oh, I love Spark. He's so cute. This is Iron Man. Everyone knows him. Yes, he's from Avengers. Yes, I'm sad. If you know, you know. I was looking for names of which one of these horses I wanted to buy. And of course I bought a roan because I love roans and, you know. And then I was like, red. Well, not red. Red, grey, black. Let's call him Iron Man. So I did. And he's very pretty. Oh, I love roans and I love big chunky horses so much. This is another birthday horse. Shocker. He's an Appaloosa. I buy Appaloosas every year on my birthday and I'm still going to, and you guys can't stop me. So this is Jester. I don't know why I didn't call him Joker, but I don't actually know what gave me his name. But he was like super pretty and I had to buy him. So I bought him on my birthday and I named him Jester. Because why not? And he's stunning. This is Carnage. I love him. So he is like my only spicy horse, right? I've made him a stallion and a youngster, and that's not a good combo. So he is a very spicy horse, and he's named after Carnage from, once again, the exact same Spider-Man series, the Ultimate Spider-Man, where Venom and Spider-Man obviously come from, because that episode with Carnage was like actual Carnage and it was really cool. So I bought him, and yes, I have no regrets. This is Cosmo. At first, I hated him. Now I love him. I didn't like the Stella Frances when they first came out. Like, I really didn't. And then I just bought one because I wanted to make a video on it. And now I absolutely love him. Like, I genuinely love these horses. So, yeah. And then they've also got this, which I thought was kind of weird, but it's actually kind of pretty compared to their normal rear. But yeah, I love the Stella Frances. I've actually got 2 of them. Whoops. Next up, we have Purple Blood or No Way. He is from another anime. This one is a little bit weird, like that anime, so I'm not going to say the name. But if you know where he's from, then cool. I probably explained it in the video where I bought him. And I love this horse. I just wanted an excuse to buy another Dutch warm blood. And I have no regrets, and he's stunning. This is another very special horse because no, my dad didn't buy this one. My mom did. I got my mom to come on a video and buy me a horse. She had a few more limitations than my dad because my dad had access to pretty much every horse in the game. My mom just had access to the horses that were at the yoga festival, I think it was. So she got to choose from the limited edition coats and she decided to pick this one. And then she named him Grey Trouble, and I'm pretty sure his name is just Trouble, but he's very cute. And it's another flea-bitten grey, and she got to choose the mane and tail. And it's really cute. He's special to me as well. This is Tinkerbell. Her coat came out after like the Ardennes got released, and I bought her. I had to. She's like, come on, it's another roan. She's very pretty. I had to buy her, and I have no regrets. So I have two Ardennes, but that number changes soon. This is Batman, the little pony. I'm pretty sure my sister bought him. If she didn't like buy him in a video, she told me to buy him. I can't really remember, but this video has been going on for long enough, so I need to like get going. So of course my sister made me buy a pony. And I like him. He's very cute. This is a horse that I don't ride as often as I feel like I should because he's actually stunning. So he's another magic horse. This is Hermes, named after Shaka. You know who he is. And I don't know, I just had to buy this horse because, oh yeah, he's also kind of got a badger face. Hey, I was just talking about that with Zeb. I wanted this horse to be better. Like, if we get to one of my latest horses that I bought, you will see what I'm talking about. But they could have done better with this horse because we know what they can do now. Star Stable, you know what you can do. Do better. No, I'm just kidding. I still love him. He's like really pretty and he's just super cute. And I love his normal coat. I should really ride him more. This, this is Flashlight or Zeus. Because, you know, I don't believe in the Greek gods and stuff because I'm Christian and stuff. So it's just the name. And my Jorvik name or game name, I was so proud when I came up with that. Flashlight. Like, come on, this is so funny. And also, this is one of the coolest horses because it glows in the dark. Let me just show you really quick. Look at that. That's so cool. This is Yuki. Gold Snow or Yuki. I don't remember when I bought her, if it was on my birthday or not. But she is named after another character from an anime. It's a cute little romance anime called Sign of Affection. It's very cute. I was obsessed with it at first and then I kind of like lost interest, but it's whatever. I still love her as a coat and it's another Appaloosa in my collection. So no regrets. She's so cute. So this horse, this is Tsunami. I didn't realize when I was picking a name for her because I just assumed that Tsunami wouldn't be a name. It was. So she's called Tsunami, but her Star Stable name's called Big Wave, and I kind of regret not looking for Tsunami, but it's okay. She's too pretty. Like, come on, it's another roan with like paint markings. Ugh, I love Star Stable's coats at times. They can be made so well. This is Void, the new Jorvik, Frisian, I think they're just called. Yeah, they're just called Frisians. I love him, right? He's another dressage horse, so he's got very dramatic gaits and stuff. And this extended trot is beautiful. Oh, I love the Frisian so much. I've never seen a Frisian in person before. I might have, I don't know. But yeah, I love Void. Oh yeah, and he's got the canter pirouette like Dusty does. He's just so pretty. I love him. Next up, we got a little man, baby bird. This is Robin. I bought him to celebrate finishing school, I think. He's just super sweet. And I kind of fell in love with the Gotland ponies after getting Batman, so I had to get Robin. And also I wanted this coat so badly. You guys have no idea how badly I wanted this coat, so I bought him. And he's very sweet. This is sweet baby Isha from Arcane. Can you tell I was watching Arcane? And I love the Nokia. I think that's how it's pronounced, but she's so pretty. Like, look at how cool her coat is. She's stunning. And then because she's got blue eyes, so I just named her Isha. From Arcane. If you know, you know. But yeah, she's very sweet. So this is Chase, okay? Dream Chaser. I can speak. So I made a hobby horse a long time ago. I don't like ride it. I don't know. I just kind of made it because I could. And I made him a fjord because I wanted a fjord, but I never bought a fjord in Star Stable. And then he was on sale. So I bought him and I named him after the hobby horse that I made. And he's so cute. I should ride him more often. He's very sweet. So this is Jackal. He's named after a TV series that I was watching at the time when I bought him. I bought him on my birthday as well as another horse, and I named him after the main character from The Jackal. Shocker. It's a violent show, so be careful when you watch it. But I named him Wild Child and Jackal because the second this coat came out, I wanted it. I know some people hate it, but I loved it. So I got an excuse to buy him on my birthday because he was on sale. So, I bought him and the next horse. This is Kikaru from Kaiju number 8, one of my favorite animes. I have all the mangas and a book from the show. I've watched it too many times. So I bought her and Jackal on my birthday together as like a shopping spree for myself because I buy Appaloosas on my birthday and I wanted to buy this one and I was like, I could totally name her Kikaru because she's got blonde hair in the series. Well, yellow, but yeah, so I bought her and I bought Jackal. This is another very special horse. So this horse is based off of the horse that I currently ride in real life. At the new barn that I go to, I sometimes swap between two horses because once again, I am very tall, so I can only ride the horses and not the ponies at the riding school, which is fine. So this is Bear Jumper. He's very sweet. I bought him because his trot reminds me of the horse that I ride because he's very bouncy. And also he's a show jumper, so why not? But yeah, this horse holds a very special place in my heart and he's very sweet. Now this is Willow. No, I'm just kidding. This is Mouse Lady, named loosely after my sister, Willow. So, in real life, one of her nicknames is Squeak, so she's like a mouse, and I call her a rat sometimes because, siblings. So I wanted to buy this horse because she was on sale. Shocker, I buy horses on sale. I love me a good discount. And then I was struggling for names, and I was like, oh my word, imagine if I named her Mouse Lady. And then I called my sister, and I was like, can I name her Mouse? And then she's like, yeah, sure. So I bought another set of Francais, and I named her Mouse, and I love her so much. What? This isn't a horse. It's a mule. So this is the mule I was referring to when I was talking about Hiccup. So Star Stable actually gave us mules, and they are like the coolest things ever. So this is John. Named after the John Deere tractors. Don't ask why. If you want to know why, go watch the video where I bought him. I call him Green Titan because tractor's not a name. So yeah, and they've got a cute little back instead of a rear, and they can scream at us. Oh, he's so cute. This is also not a horse, but he's not a mule. This is my Lunar Moth horse that Star Stable just released. I just bought him like the other day. And when I say that, I mean a while ago. But this is probably the best magic horse that Star Stable has ever given us. Like the wings move. They do all sorts of things. And he's just so cute. And his normal coat is adorable. He's another Palomino. And I love him so much. He is probably one of my favorite horses just purely because of how cool he is. Like, come on. This is amazing. Like, if Star Stable can do this, imagine what they're going to do in the future. I'm so excited. And I love this horse so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the very last horse. This is Bean. She is based off of, in real life, me. So not Paige, but me. If you want to go watch that video, go watch. I explained a little bit more. But she's the cutest thing ever, and I've been wanting this coat for such a long time, so I bought her, and I'm very happy that I did. And she's just so cute. Look at her. She's pretty. But yeah, with her being the last horse, that brings this video to a close. I didn't realize this was going to take as long as it did. It's almost been 2 hours of me just showing you my horses, and now I got to edit this and get it up before 2 o'clock. It's almost 12. It's fine. I think I can do it. It's okay if the video is a little bit late. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed getting to meet all my horses. For anyone who's new and doesn't know all my horses, and for the people who have watched all my videos to see all my horses again. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know which of my horses is your guys' favorite. I'm curious to hear, because I don't have a specific favorite, but I've got horses that I say are my favorite, but they're not actually. I just love them. I love them all. I love all my horses, and they're all very sweet to me, and I love this game so much. Like, I probably don't say it enough, but I really do love this game, and it's just very special, and I love all my horses, even though they're not real. I wish they were real sometimes. But yes, that is going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the collection of my horses. And if you did, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, as it truly, truly, truly means the world to me, because these videos take a long time to make. But yeah, that is going to be all, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye!